Adam Moran from Sudbury. As a student at Laurentian University, he has been chosen from more than 800 candidates to be part of this national conference. Delegates will be expected to return to their campuses and demonstrate leadership in implementing the solutions they discuss at the conference. Adam Moran spoke with the CBC's Brendan Connor.
Adam, tell me about this conference you're going to go on at the University of Guelph.
Well, it's the Impact Cooperators Sustainability and Leadership Conference. I actually heard about it through one of my professors here at Laurentian, who sent out an email saying to apply for it, so I figured I'd try for it. I never actually thought I'd get accepted, but I guess I ended up doing it.
It was quite a wide field, wasn't it? Like 850 people applying?
Yeah. Yes.
Now, is sustainability and eco-ethics something that's been a passion of yours for a while, or just recently? I mean, how did you get interested in this sort of thing?
Well, it all started maybe 5 to 10 years ago. I was watching an interview of actually one of my favorite automotive personalities, and he just opened up a restaurant that was mostly a green restaurant, and he was saying how the reason why he's doing this is because he has such a big passion for cars that he needs to give back to the environment somehow. And so this restaurant had biodegradable cups. It used 70% of its power was from renewable sources such as solar power and whatnot, and it just inspired me because I really love cars too. So it inspired me what can I do as well to give back to the environment? So since then, I've been doing as much as I can to give back and help out the environment.
Like what? What have you been
doing? Changing my lifestyle mostly. I've been doing stuff like taking military showers where you would turn off the water after you soak up and then do everything you need to do and then turn back on the water to rinse off. And my shower time hasn't changed, but my water usage has changed a lot.
What about water bottles and things like that? Do you have your own personal water bottle? Do you still drink out of the plastic ones?
Depends the scenario. I'm not a perfect environmentalist, but at home I do have my own water bottles. I drink out of a glass. But if I'm in public and it's just more convenient, then yes, I'll opt to buy a water bottle.
What other sorts of things you've been doing? Have you been doing things around your home with your parents and trying to encourage them?
Shutting off lights all the time and shutting off any unused appliances, unplugging them, stuff like that. My parents and my family have been supportive for it.
Do you find that today's youth is more plugged into some of these environmental issues now?
I find so a lot. I don't know what it is, but I find youth of today are more implemented, not just in green stuff, but in politics and anything that's really relevant to our society.
Are you finding that on campus among your friends and your colleagues?
Yes. A lot amongst my friends, and a lot of, I could think of many of my friends and many people I know on campus that are really implemented in whether it be sustainability, anything green, or cancer research and different stuff like that.
Kids care about the planet a little bit more than the generations before them.
Yeah, and it shows too, I think, with technology that's coming out nowadays, we notice a lot more of green influence on everything, whether it be television, automotive, or anything really.
There are some critics out there who suggest green is an easy thing to say, and it's kind of a cute catch-all phrase, and stores use it and businesses use it to lure customers in, but how green is it really, and how easy is it to implement? What do you think about that?
I think, because it always comes down to a financial point of view for companies, really. It's great to market saying that you're green, but you can never really be as green as you say you want to be, right? So it always I find it's money oriented, so people will want to say that they're green, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they are green.
Let's take another example. You work in a bank.
Mm-hmm.
How green are they?
I would say they're implementing, since I've started there, it's been about 4 years I've been working there now. When I first started there wasn't a blue box. Now there is. And it's a serious blue box. It's not just a blue box. It's there. Everyone uses it. And when it comes to recycling things, they actually rinse out their stuff first to make sure it's clean, so it's easy for people to recycle, so it improves the process of recycling.
So you have the spark in you. What do you hope to gain at this conference? What do you hope this conference does for you?
Well, I'm hoping to learn a lot more on this aspect, because what it's supposed to give us, it's a networking event within all the students to help motivate each other on green areas. And I hope to learn a lot more, because I wouldn't say I'm very educated on green stuff the science point of view, because I'm a commerce student. So I'm looking to learn a lot more on that side. So in the future, I could use that knowledge to help market the green to other people.
David Suzuki, guest speaker and founding member of this. Looking forward to hearing him.
Actually, I am. I know he was at Laurentian, I think 2 years ago, doing a guest speak or a conference. I couldn't go at hockey, so But it's going to be really interesting to hear from him.
How are you going to be measured on what you've learned at this conference?
There's a forum online for everyone who's a part of it, and they expect us to go back online and continue discussing what we learned and how we were implementing it at our schools. Like, there's currently a forum post right now that's discussing ways to try to reduce plastic bottles on campuses across Canada.
Think that's something you get involved in? I mean, can you see yourself out there on a Saturday afternoon volunteering in that regard, or taking part in a cleanup day on your campus, that sort of thing? Are you that avid about it?
I would definitely see myself in it and probably organizing it, but I don't think I'd be like the leader. I know there's a green club at school. There'd definitely be to get in contact with them and help start something in that sense.
Are you that kind of guy? I mean, I guess you did at the bank, right? I mean, are you that kind of guy that's going to say, "Hey, think twice, buddy"?
I am, and I get a lot of flack from my friends sometimes because I'm so like, if something could be recycled, I'll go to the end of the earth to get it recycled.
So they might roll their eyes, but I bet you probably they respect you for your views.
Yeah. I definitely feel like I've like influenced them to be more green, even though like they don't like how serious I am about it sometimes. So,
well, good luck at this conference. It sounds interesting. We'll have to talk to you when you get back.
Okay, thank you.
That is Adam Morin from Sudbury speaking with the CBC's Brendan Connor. And if you would like to learn more about the Impact Conference, you can go online to impactyouthsustainability.ca. The time now is 19 minutes after 8 o'clock, and we have some music for you now from the Grievous Angels featuring Timmins James Bay MP Charlie Angus. This one is called Starting Over at 30.